Well, every fall, thousands gather to light the night in honor of those battling blood cancer in North Texas. The Light the Night annual event takes place in Fort Worth, Plano, and this year in Addison. And we've got Jody Jordan from the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, along with our very own Stuart Boslow here to talk more about this. Good morning, Jody. How are you?
Good morning. Well, thank you.
Tell me a little bit about the society and what they do.
The Leukemia Lymphoma Society is the largest volunteer health organization with the goal to eradicate cancers and also provide patient services to patients and their families.
Which I think is so important. Tell me a little bit about these cancers. You know, we hear so much about breast cancer. I call it the sexy cancer because everyone talks about it. This one you don't hear so much about, but it really is affecting a lot of people, right?
It is, absolutely. We work with all blood cancers. That's leukemia, lymphoma, Hodgkin's disease, and myeloma. Mm-hmm. So there are hundreds within those that people are affected by.
And of course, Stuart, you have been personally affected by this. Tell us your story.
So, and I really haven't talked much about this on the air, but in 2008, my partner Jason was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, a form called Burkitt's, which is highly aggressive. There's Jason there right before he was diagnosed. So he was diagnosed on May 28th, 2008, and he died on May 28th, 2009. So literally a day, to the day of his diagnosis, that picture was taken about a month before he passed away. So the Leukemia Lymphoma Society is something that is very near and dear to my heart. Jason and I participated in the Light the Night Walk in 2008 and fell in love with the event. It is a really, really cool event. And so since his passing, I've been raising money through Team Jason for the society. And I think we've raised over almost 70,000.
That's amazing.
In the last 5 years.
That's amazing, Stuart. So. And one of the questions I asked before, and maybe you guys can both talk to this a little bit, you know, with breast cancer, we know how to do self-exams. We hear about it all the time. What are some signs and symptoms of these blood cancers? What should people be looking for? What should raise some red flags?
So like with leukemia, it's kind of a sneaky one because there aren't a lot of symptoms, there aren't a lot of signs, and it presents differently in different people. For Jason, with his non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, he found a lump under his right arm while he was in the shower. And it was something that we watched for a few weeks and then finally went to the doctor and had it checked out and then got the diagnosis. So it really presents differently in different people, and it depends. Like she said, there's hundreds of different subsets of leukemia and lymphoma and all of that stuff, so it's really hard to detect. But with research and with funding, there is better detection, which is what all this money helps go to.
I love it. And of course, on your website, you guys do have some more information about what people can look for and if they're having some issues, maybe when they should reach out to a doctor. Tell me a little bit about the walk. You have these beautiful lanterns here. They're so special. Tell us about those.
So we have 3 different lanterns. We have a white lantern, we have yellow, and we also have red.
I can't get it on.
And the red is... beautiful.
It is. It's very pretty. And so you've got the different ones. So like the white one's for survivors, right?
Correct. The red is for supporters, and the gold is for in memory.
That's right.
I love it.
So we carry one. Our team carries one for Jason.
That is
and it's
incredible.
This is why I love this event, because if you guys come out, you'll see it. When the walk starts, you see this absolutely huge sea of lit up balloons or lanterns this year, just dancing down the street, and it is the prettiest sight you will ever see. And it just shows how many people are touched by these blood cancers.
And I'm sure for you, Stuart, as you've been attending this walk every year in Jason's memory, it's really had to help you get through some of the difficult times. I know you miss him all the time.
Absolutely.
It must be really special being out there with all these other people who are supporting that cause. This is wonderful. Where can people get more information about the walk?
At our website, which is www.lightthenight.org/ntx.
And of course, Stuart, you have your team page.
Yes, you can follow me on Twitter, StewieB, to find more information about Team Jason.
Well, I think it's great. This is amazing.
There is still time to sign up,
I'll
start
be
a
there.
team, and raise funds. And to get the lantern, we ask that individuals raise $100 and be a champion for
Sure.
cures, but there is no fundraising minimum.
And what's great, very quickly, is that a lot of this money does make its way back to the patients who need it the most. It's not just for research, admin costs, stuff of that nature. It's actually going back to the people who need the help the most, right?
Absolutely,
Very
absolutely.
good. All right, you've got 3 chances to light the night this year, all happening over the next 2 weeks. If you're in Fort Worth, your walk is this coming Sunday in the West 7th Development. If you're in the Plano and Frisco area, your walk is Saturday, November 1st at the Simpson Plaza in Frisco. And for you Dallas folks, you can join Stuart and Team Jason on Sunday, November 2nd at Addison Circle Park. For more details, just go to thebroadcasttv.com and click on today's links. A great way to give back and make a difference. Okay, a portion of today's show is going to come up next. We'll be right back.